A bold and calculated move is unfolding in Abu Dhabi today, and at the center of it is Canada's Prime Minister, Mark Carney. As he signs a landmark investment protection agreement with the United Arab Emirates, the world watches closely, aware that these negotiations could reshape Canada's economic position in the Middle East and beyond. This is not mere diplomacy, it is strategy, ambition, and a high-stakes maneuver aimed at securing billions in investment, expanding trade, and positioning Canada as a global economic powerhouse. Carney's visit to Abu Dhabi has been marked by meticulous planning and limited media access, signaling just how sensitive and important these talks are. In a historic meeting with UAE President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Carney launched the first steps toward what officials describe as a comprehensive economic partnership. These discussions aim to cement Canada's presence in a region rapidly emerging as a hub for finance, technology, and innovation. Earlier in the day, the Prime Minister met with Industry Minister Sultan Al Jaber, touring the awe-inspiring Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque. With its 82 domes and the world's largest hand-knotted carpet, the mosque is a testament to the UAE's ambition and vision, a fitting metaphor for the economic opportunities Carney is negotiating for Canada. He described the mosque as inspiring, noting how materials from across the globe were brought together to create a shared vision, much like the global partnerships Canada now seeks. But beyond ceremonial visits and architectural marvels lies the real objective: attracting investment and innovation. The UAE is emerging as a global leader in artificial intelligence, leveraging cheap energy to power data centers, a model Canada hopes to replicate with its Alberta oil sands. Experts, including Janice Stein of the University of Toronto, note that Carney's early engagement is prescient, leveraging his past experience as a central banker and UN envoy to establish credibility and trust. Meetings with sovereign wealth funds and investment giants such as Mubadala, MGX, ADQ, and ADIC are critical. Officials stress these are not ceremonial gestures. They are strategic negotiations aimed at channeling private capital into Canadian infrastructure, energy projects, and technological innovation. Each conversation is calibrated, each discussion meticulously planned to unlock opportunities that could reshape Canada's economic landscape for decades. Carney's visit also unfolds amid complex geopolitical dynamics. While Canada's focus remains on economic growth, the UAE faces scrutiny over alleged support to militias in the Sudan civil war. Despite these concerns, Carney's negotiations remain strictly centered on trade, investment, and partnership, demonstrating Canada's ability to navigate sensitive international landscapes responsibly while protecting its strategic interests. Former Quebec Premier Jean Charest highlights the significance: signing an investment pact is just the beginning, a prelude to a full trade agreement. With UAE investors already engaged in Canadian infrastructure, this deal promises not only immediate capital inflows but also long-term strategic collaboration. Charest emphasizes that Carney's leadership is indispensable. Only a prime minister with global credibility can secure such high-level economic partnerships in new regions. In Abu Dhabi, Carney's presence is about far more than contracts. Every handshake, every discussion with business leaders, every engagement with sovereign wealth funds sends a clear message: Canada is serious about securing investment, expanding exports, and building enduring economic partnerships. Officials note that face-to-face negotiations are crucial. Opportunities like these cannot be realized through emails, calls, or virtual meetings. The day concludes with a dinner hosted by the UAE's National Security Advisor, underscoring the high stakes of Carney's visit. By positioning Canada as a reliable and forward-looking partner, the Prime Minister is signaling to global markets that Canada is open for business and ready to compete for investment in key sectors such as AI, energy, critical minerals, and infrastructure. Following Abu Dhabi, Carney's journey continues to South Africa for the G20 Leaders Summit in Johannesburg, where he will further leverage Canada's influence, engaging leaders on trade, investment, and cooperation across energy, technology, and infrastructure. The foundation laid in the UAE is expected to serve as a springboard for broader negotiations across Africa and other emerging markets. Carney's approach combines diplomacy, strategy, and foresight. He is not only signing agreements, he is carefully constructing a network of global partnerships designed to strengthen Canada's economic resilience. Officials reveal that every meeting is informed by real-time data on global commodity trends, ensuring that Canada maximizes returns while minimizing risks. This meticulous preparation underscores the high stakes and potential rewards of the visit. For Canadians, this trip is more than an overseas visit, it is a calculated strategy aimed at attracting capital, expanding exports, and ensuring that Canada remains competitive in a fast-changing global economy. Carney's decisive leadership, strategic vision, and ability to navigate complex diplomatic landscapes highlight a government committed to creating opportunities at home and abroad. Signing the UAE Investment Pact is only the first move in a larger game. The world is watching, the stakes are immense, and Canada's economic future may well be shaped by the bold and calculated actions of one man, Mark Carney.